About a third of US adults have tried buy now, pay later, and about half of them have had a financial problem at some point. Overspending is the biggest issue, followed by missing a payment, regretting a purchase, and difficulty with returns and refunds. As they say about credit cards, though, they're like power tools. They can be really useful or dangerous depending on how you use them. And the same pertains to buy now, pay later. It's not the payment method that's inherently bad, it's how we use it and how we react to it. It is true that buy now, pay later can incentivize impulse purchases because it's often baked right into the e commerce checkout flow, and they want you to fixate on the installments, not the total cost of whatever it is that you're buying. So, kind of like an infomercial, there can be a bit of a gimmick that, oh, it's just 4 easy payments of $19.99, and before you know it, you've overspent. That is a definite pain point. There are, though, some valid approaches to buy now, pay later, including the ability to spread out your cash flow and know exactly what you owe for exactly how long, in contrast with credit card minimum payments that can drag on for a really long time. I believe the best use case for buy now, pay later is if you can isolate a single large purchase. Maybe you can get a good long-term deal where you pay $50 a month for a couple of years for a new couch or refrigerator or something like that. That can make a lot of sense. What I don't like are some of the more impulse or discretionary purchases. Klarna's new partnership with DoorDash makes me kind of nervous. I wouldn't finance a $20 burrito. I would focus more on something that you really need and the ability to spread out your cash flow. By the way, there's a lot changing with buy now, pay later. It's not just 4 interest-free payments over 6 weeks anymore. Many of these plans are lasting many months, even years in some cases. They're charging interest rates similar to credit cards in many instances, which means 15 to 20%, sometimes even more. They're starting to report to the credit bureaus, although they won't affect lending decisions just yet. Some of these providers have debit cards that can be used at the point of sale and later turned into an installment loan. Really, a lot of interesting things happening with what has been a fast growing sector. And I believe it will continue to grow rapidly, still small relative to credit cards, only about 1% of the total transaction volume, but definitely an up and comer to watch and especially popular among young adults and people with lower incomes and lower credit scores. It's kind of more of a starter product, whereas over time, hopefully you can graduate to paying a credit card in full, getting those rewards and buyer protections, and avoiding interest. But for now, buy now, pay later can be a useful way to spread out your cash flow as long as you read the fine print and you're not overspending.